Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Ursa and today we are on A to Z, a Zulu. Z for Zulu, it's happened, we've finally done it! Well over a year of playing Civilization 6 and we have got through the alphabet, finally. Z for Zulu, who would have thought it? Before we get too sentimental about finishing the series, because we've still got an entire game to go, I'm going to tell you what the supporters have got for me today. Oh boy, is it an end of season special? This is going to be something rather special. Today, we are playing with 62 civilizations. Yep, 62. That's all 50 civilizations, and 12 of them have at least 2 leaders. I have got this on random generation, so we could have like 3 Englands, we could have 5 Chinas, I don't know. But there are 62 civilizations, 0 city-states. As you can see, there is a limitation, unfortunately, with Civ 6. You can only have up to 62 civilizations or city-states the way the game is coded. Don't blame me, it's just a hard-coded problem. And this is the true start huge Earth map that we know and love. That's right, Zulu TSL. Now, people that have been following the channel for a little while, I think it was April last year, will know that we've played Zulu on a very similar map with 20 players. This is 62 players, so, you know, already this is rather bigger. But this game is going to be a very different affair to last time round, for a few reasons. Z is for zombies. Yeah, 62 players, true start Earth, zombie mode. Oh no. I've also got Monopolies and Corporations mode on, as I sometimes do on these giant maps, because today this is a 200 turn special. I've limited the game to 200 turns. On turn 200, a score victory will be achieved. That's assuming that, you know, nobody's won by that point, which, you know, somebody might have done. 200 turns is to save everybody's sanity, including my own, because this game will run long and it'll run very, very slow. I've already played a huge map with zombies. This would be silly. The game would slow to a crawl and we wouldn't be able to get past like turn 225. So we've deliberately limited to turn 200. And Z is for zombies, Z is for Zulu, Z is for everything we're going to be trying to do this game. I've been given a challenge. How many points can I pick up in a single game? Points are earned as follows. If I conquer a city on the map, that is basically any city on the map that has a letter Z naturally in its name, I get 2 points. If I own a wonder with Z in the name, I get 2 points. So for instance, Statue of Zeus would be a good example. Zanzibar would be a good city, for instance, that had Z in there, just if you needed an example. And I get 1 point for every great person that has Z in the name. Now, there are quite a few. Kindly, I've been given a list. There are, I believe, 3 great generals. So this one, although it was renamed, she of course used to be Nzinga, and then George over at the top. It might be difficult to get these. Following from that, there are 4 admirals, 1 engineer, 3 merchants, a couple of prophets, 2 scientists, 1 writer, 1 artist, and a couple of musicians. They all give me 1 point. So there we go. I've left some map tacks just offshore so you can remember the point system. 2 for cities, 2 for wonders, 1 for any great person. How many points can I get in 200 turns? We're going to have to really push out and be very aggressive if we're going to get anything on a 62 player map. As usual, deity difficulty, standard speed, and don't forget, if you want to play along with me, I'll warn you this is a big game, but if you do want to play along with me, you can come along to Discord where I keep all of the save files for every series I play, and I keep a full list of all the mods I use. Every now and then I get asked, why don't I show the mods that I use or explain all the mods I use in every game? This is the list. That's why I don't say it, I just write them out on Discord, it's so much quicker. Anyway, Z is for Zulu, let's get cracking. But before we get started today, I need to tell you about something concerning. Here is Ursa Bear. Ursa Bear was going about their daily life, chomping on crisps, playing Civ 6, when disaster struck. Ursa Bear was unfairly expelled from Oxford University's Civ 6 program. Sad, alone, scared, Ursa Bear made his way to the fabled promised land, the University of Sancor. But there was a catch. The head of the University of Sancor, the vampire Lord Sucklington, refused to let Ursa Bear attend. Without 50,000 subscriptions on his application to enroll, Ursa Bear did not qualify for their world-leading education. The University of Sancor takes only the best. Will you help Ursa Bear stick it to Oxford? Will you subscribe today? Thank you, and back to the video. Turn 1, and already the random generation on this map makes this start look very different to the last start that we had when we played it. I remember we had a couple of reefs and we were set up with at least 4 or 5 scientific campuses, either along the coast or around the coast, that had at least +4. It was an amazingly scientific start. No such luck this time. We do have fish, we've got crabs, we've got some dyes, it looks like we've got citrus and wheat, but alas, no campuses from reefs, so we're a little bit more stuck on sort of what we can do. Looks like there is citrus up here, but I like the idea of this dyes. Getting an early Pantheon could be really good. One of the reasons getting an early Pantheon is a good thing is because we're playing with 62 civilizations. There's way more civilizations than there are religions and pantheons. So what I've done is I've got religion expanded, a mod I typically use when I play with more than 20 players. It just adds a load more religions and beliefs into the game. And we've also got a lovely mod called Spare Beliefs. This gives, I think, 20 copies of every pantheon into the game. So as the description says, you get a desert folklore, you get a desert folklore. Yep, everybody could get desert folklore. So I have that mod on. I am just tired of having to press the end turn or like shift end turn to get around the Pantheon bug. Sometimes what happens when you play with more than 40 players is that all the Pantheons get taken up, the game won't let you end the turn, it's a nightmare. Yes, it does mean I pretty much get to pick my Pantheon from anything, which is quite an advantage, but so does the AI. I don't use this every game, just on my huge ones, and honestly, quality of life, that'll do for me very nicely. Oh my lord, look at that. 3 citrus. Oh, remember, I do have corporations and monopolies mode on. There is another mod that I'm using. He says explaining all the mods that he's using after saying he wouldn't. Fix AI corporations. Here we go. So this is a great mod. It just fixes the luxury issue with the AI when you play with corporations and monopolies mode. I hear you now. But Ursa, the tourism is broken with this game mode. I know, but there's 62 players, which means the way that culture is worked out in this game, only the first 20 players that load into the game will actually give you tourism. None of the others will. Civilizations 21 to 62. Yeah, so 2/3 of the civilizations are not going to give me any tourism whatsoever. So yeah, and I've only got 200 turns. Honestly, a tourism victory is looking very unlikely. Oh boy though, where to start? This is a really pretty start. Lots and lots of woods, some beautiful mountains, an idyllic river that goes through. There are like times where you look at Civ and you remember, yeah, compared to Civ 5, which was, I know some people like the graphic style of Civ 5, but it was very dark and very drab. This is a really pretty game. Do forget that sometimes. Question is, do I settle on top of the hill for the extra production on the tile? That would become a 2-2. Or do I move down and settle on top of the dyes, not only to unlock the dyes, but to get the faith per turn? It pushes me away from the land, which isn't ideal for my capital, but I love the idea of unlocking the dyes from turn 1. So I'm gonna do that. Let me know in the comments, would you have done the same thing? I mean, I could see settling there to start with, but well, you know, what I am thinking, just looking at this briefly, oh, it's when I learned the toad, learn the toad? What am I talking about? When I learned the toad, the frog and the toad sat there in school, me shouting at them. No, when I load the turn, blimey, it doesn't let me pull up these lenses, but look at that, look at this high appeal star. This could be really cool. I could get extra faith per turn on this one, or I could look to preserve on that tile. I could look to holy site. There's enough woods there to make it a +3. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's settle the city. And you can see already the faith is being generated underneath the city. I already have a copy of the luxury and I'm working the 1-3 tile. Looks like there's also diamonds there as well. So we have at least 3 luxuries. Trade-wise, very good. Food-wise, very poor. We are not doing well on the old food right now. So the thing about zombies mode, right, is that barbarians effectively are worse. Zombies spawn early game around barbarian encampments and they are incredibly powerful. That means there is no point making scouts. It is pointless. There is no point to it. The scouts will get killed almost immediately. So I will instead get a warrior. Otherwise I would normally go for a scout start, but there is no point. Now I also know wonders wise, I think Kilimanjaro is up above me somewhere. Normally if I stick to the coast, then obviously you see it. Good thing about TSL maps, obviously things exist where they do in real life, so that's quite handy. So I could go for astrology and put down the holy site, which is tempting. But I don't know if I can be bothered with Holy Site Zulu, because honestly, I think that could be a waste of things. There are early game generals for me to get. If I want to start getting points, I'm going to have to get an army, and I'm going to have to get some of these generals. Sun Tzu immediately popping up in the classical era. So I think, instead, I'm going to go mining, and then probably fight a bunch of zombies in order to rush bronze working through. If I can get iron, if I can get spearmen out, and I can get my Ikanda districts, my unique encampment that gives me beautiful housing as well as more science and gold for all the buildings that you pop in it, I think that's going to be the way to go. A bit of an aggressive start. What I will do though is I will go and find Kilimanjaro, because I don't, even if I'm not going religion, I want the boost to astrology. Namely because if I get a tribal hut, last thing I want happening is for me to get the Eureka for astronomy, knowing that Kilimanjaro is there. You know, it would be the most annoying thing. And here beginneth the rainforest. You can see that there's bananas for days. Lots and lots of plains hills. No, these are grassland hills. Which one? Oh, no, sometimes I get a bit confused, but and this is good land. This is really good land. Oh, and reefs. This is really good land. Oh, guess where we're going. Now, remember, because we are playing with all of these civilizations, and oh, look, actually, only a few haven't spawned. There'll always be a couple that fall off the edge. It's just the way of Civ. I'd say well upwards of like 55 people have settled on this map, though, so that's really good. But there could be 2 versions of Congo, there could be 2 versions of Mali, there could be 3 versions of Egypt. So there's a lot of competition on Africa. We could find ourselves utterly swamped. And, okay, there's a tribal hut that appears to be across the sea. Good. I think Ethiopia and Nubia also start up above me as well. So yeah, this could be a completely cramped map. Because of the way I've set it up though, there could be multiple civilizations with different leaders. Oh, no, there's zombies approaching. Oh, that's lovely. Because there could be multiple civilizations with different leaders, there's Kilimanjaro, I could find that some civilizations don't spawn into the game. Not many, but some. Short of manually selecting 50 civilizations, which I just couldn't be bothered to do, it's very difficult to avoid that. Now, if the zombies attack the city center, oh good, they're running off. I was going to say, I got introduced to a lot of zombie mechanics in the last zombie game we played, because it's really not something I've played much of. Apparently, if a zombie attacks a city center, it can swipe population from the city center, so it can actually reduce the population of your city, and it'll spawn more zombies around it as it does so, which I just think is like the most terrifying thing you could possibly ever do. So that's why I'm moving my warrior immediately onto that forest. I can go and defend as long as I want there. I do not want that zombie anywhere near me. Now, because I'm going to go for mining, I think I'm actually going to go builder as my second. Not only does it sync perfectly up with my population, but it means I can improve that diamond and hopefully then sell it to somebody as I meet civilizations. That is a new population. Interesting. Oh, as people are starting to get defeated, that's lovely. These will be all the civilizations that haven't quite spawned properly. Oof, yep, and the zombie is already attacking me. One thing we learnt from the last zombie game we played is that fighting zombies throughout the game, it does backfire massively. The zombies will hit as hard as modern armor armies, if not giant death robots, well before turn 200. So what we want to do is actually get ourselves the campus as quickly as we can, because this has a project in it that lets you convert zombies for like 30 turns. It's really, really good. That way we can use the zombies rather than killing them, and that way we can get more army. There you go, just by defending on defensible terrain, I've managed to heal pretty much faster than the zombie could attack me. I've dispatched it with no casualty. There is 2 people. We have found Nubia, I'd love to sample your hospitality, and I found Ethiopia. Now I'm going to try and keep careful log of this. I don't want people to find where I am, ideally. Gondar, Shat. Don't be immature, Ursa. Don't be immature. Let's go straight for bronze working. Neither of these cities have a Z in the name. That's quite disappointing. But here is a luxury. Oh yes, people want it. People want this luxury. What is worth more? Difference is 6 gold per turn, which is worth about 180 gold. So basically it's like a do you want the gold now or later sort of situation. I think I want the gold now. So I'm actually going to trade with Nubia. That is the advantage to settling on top of the luxury, and hopefully we'll get the diamonds sorted really quickly and we can go from there. The choice I've got is whether or not I buy a monument in order to rush my government quickly. The first wonder, I believe, is the statue of Zeus. I believe that's the first one. After that point, you've got Chichen Itza, and then in the tech tree, you've got Great Zimbabwe, and then this beautiful thing, of which I can never pronounce. You know what? I'm going to actually say that wonder, this one, that's worth 4 points, because it's got 2 Zs in the name. That's only fair. But you know what? Now I'm just thinking, actually, if I get the settler, look how much I just sold that luxury for. I could then go and just settle right on top of another luxury. I'm going to do that, yeah. Sod this, sod getting culture. Who needs culture? I mean, honestly, it's pointless. I'd say there's one civilization being knocked out every turn at the moment. It's absolutely terrifying. There are no city-states in the game, so every time you hear the noise, it's like somebody has been taken out of the game. It's guaranteed to be a player. Ethiopia has a settler. Actually, I'm going to move my warrior next to the zombie. They haven't mutated yet, but they do count as barbarians. I would really like to get the bronze working bonus if I could. A zombie did approach from this sort of rough area. Look, there's another one going. So there will be a camp around here somewhere. Later into the game, zombies start to spawn on the battle sites of previous fights and things like that, but right now, not a problem. Oh, yep, speak of the devil. There it is. There is the encampment. Oh, a zombie got killed by Ethiopia. That's a shame. I mean, they are very strong on hills, but oh, that wasn't even a hill. Just rainforest. Oh well. God King to get the Pantheon quickly, and Discipline to fight the zombies. Don't let them win. I think I'm actually tempted to try and just Golden Age this. So I'm going to go and meet as many people as I can. I'm going to build this mine. That's a good thing. And I want to get my Ikanda down pretty quickly as well. I reckon maybe we'll go 3 settlers. There's already amber down there as well, so that's another luxury we could go and settle if I were to go and settle in this area. So I'm going to put some production into a settler, and I'm saving my gold to buy another settler. Between the two, I'm hoping I should get 3 cities by turn 30. That wouldn't be too bad a start. I'm also going to get myself maritime industries as quick as possible, get a couple of galleys out, go and explore the coast. After all, boats are pretty much the only place we're going to be safe from the zombie horde. Let's just live at sea. Why not? Oh, a barbarian encampment or a barbarian outpost has spawned between me and everyone else. Just keep an eye on those. I want to kill them as best I can, but I don't want to let them sort of get on top of me. What's going to happen to my north? You can see already people have population issues and loyalty issues. You'll find that some civilizations are just going to fade into dust, but what it will mean is that unfortunately, some of the AI is just going to consolidate with other bits of the AI, and we're going to have horribly powerful people that are appearing very quickly. Like, for instance, like in Ethiopia will have all of Nubia's cities, and you'll be like, okay, that's frightening and terrifying. Here's some diamonds. I can sell these to Ethiopia for 14 gold per ton. To that, I say, yes, sir. Thank you. And let's just get this settler out immediately. Ramses, beloved of Amun. Hello, Egypt. How are you? Fear in my heart. I'd love to sample your hospitality. There's the Sahara. Oh, good. Good chunks of loyalty. I wonder how many Egypts are in the game here. This could be interesting to see, like, two-way Egypt and Nubia warfare. Oh, hello. Don't attack me there. Come on, let's not do this. Oh, Slinger only has 3 combat strength when it's defending. I love that. Hopefully the Slinger is just going to jump back on top of the outpost. It'll think, oh, the outpost is open. I need to defend. No, it didn't. Alas. It can't kill me next turn, though, so I'm just going to yab the gold and the era score. That'll be quite nice. And zombies are going to come and chase my settler. Fine, I was worried this was going to happen. Okay, right, so we'll try and get the warrior out quickly just to escort. I do have lots of gold. I think I'll save my gold for infrastructure. Please move your warriors. I need to get... I have to go round. Don't make me go round. Okay, I might actually have to just disappear back home briefly. If I take the Slinger, I think the zombie's going to hit me. I don't think the zombie will kill me. All right, let's take the risk, but then we need to retreat home. There's bronze working boosted. That's really good. That zombie coming into my territory, though, that is less good. There's 2 zombies there. Right, yeah, I think we're going to have to probably just trade one of my gold quickly for some gold. I've started doing this a little bit, like trading gold per turn for gold. It's not a very good strategy, but it's one I will employ a little bit. Let's get another warrior. That'll give us 2 warriors to try and escort the settler out. Probably a little bit overkill, but I do not want to lose that settler. That would be traumatic. Yeah, luckily the warrior did survive the zombie attack, which is good. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to run back home, but we'll just see if we can survive. Pantheon time. Now, remember I said we were using a mod, so don't get too excited about this and how early we got it. Well, I am using a mod. Watch this. There are choices. Multiple copies of the same pantheons. So we've pretty much got free reign as to what we want to do. I could get another settler. I could do that. Just pick up a 3rd settler. Oh yeah, of course. There's the modded Pantheon. So this one gives me +1 science from tiles with breathtaking appeal. Now I'm going to be building encampments and mines everywhere, which isn't great, but look how many... In fact, even the mine is breathtaking. Oh, hello. So I would actually get +3 science per turn from that. Oh, that would double my science. That would be so limiting, but it's one of those pantheons that just applies as I conquer things. I don't really have to worry about it. That could be really handy. I mean, religious settlements is also quite... Oh my lord, look how many copies of it's been taken by the AI. This is the only problem. You put like all these copies of things in and the AI just goes, yep, we'll all have 3 settlers. So I think I've accidentally powered up the AI quite considerably here. What other options have we got? We do have fishing boats. I could get God of the Sea. I have the ability to put things down for woods, plantations, mines. I honestly think the science, I've got to go for it. Maybe we will end up going, preserve religious Zulu. Who knows? Anyway, +1 science from all tiles with breathtaking appeal. It's going to limit my industry quite considerably, but as you can see, that is 3 tiles already being worked, including my city centre, that are all breathtaking. So we will take it and we will love it. Oh, Ethiopia, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't do it. Not going to do it. They're offering me, giving me 14 gold per turn. They've paid for their settlers' safety, but that is mean. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to escape at all. But I mean, it's mean. The zombies have backed off. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they have. We will take it. Okay, I paused for 1 turn to let my other warrior spawn, and so they have. Let's move out as a small fleet and see what this land is going to give us. I really want to settle on top of the citrus because I think we can get another good gold deal. Look at this, Ramses is getting 39 per turn already. They're going to be working Sahara maybe. I don't know what it is, but whatever they're doing, it's good. It's working for them. Nubia's already lost their capital. Oh, this is what I mean. Oh no, everyone's gonna just dogpile into one AI. I don't know who's gonna win. Someone will. Yeah, Egypt got it. Egypt got the capital. Very interesting. Looks like out of 62, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people didn't spawn. So we're 53 working players at the moment. But I mean, hey, that's not too bad. Where did the iron spawn? Where is it? Right there. Oh, this is going to be my problem. Look at how many breathtaking tiles there are around it. I don't want to compromise that, but I do kind of want the iron. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm not attacking the zombies. I'm letting them attack me. I want the defensive bonus of whatever terrain I'm stood on. Like, I don't need to kill them. I don't want to empower them. As long as the mutation is nice and low, Ursa will be super happy. I think I will pick up astrology though, unless, we'll have a look and see what the great people is looking like. No one's getting generals. A couple of scientists gone. 1 person's in on profits pretty heavy. Out to 54 god. You know what? Maybe they actually have a monopoly. That could also be the thing. This is the problem with playing monopolies and corporations modes on these large games. The AI can very easily get monopolies and start generating very silly amounts of gold per turn. This is what I mean. The zombies are just lurking. They're just lurking. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going as a pack. I'm just going to let them do what they want to do. Oh, dies. Another copy of dies. Yeah, you know what? Actually, as much as I like astrology, I think we're going to have to get irrigation next because some good stuff here. I want it. Oh, no, they're attacking me. They are attacking me. Fine. I'll pull you back to this position. Maybe. There's no zone of control over the river, which is wonderful. I think I might just settle on top of this citrus. Now, it kind of limits my capital in a little bit. But when you're going for a domination game, it doesn't really matter so much. So, yeah, I'm just going to settle on top of that citrus. And then right off the bat, move my warrior in. Just so that I can defend a little bit better. We're generating some huge food capacity there, which is great. I'll have a look at appeal. Looks like over in this direction is an absolute appeal, well, just pit. It's awful. So I think we're going to build my encampment out in this direction. It also, of course, helps that we can build it right next to the barbarians. So we'll go and do that. And, oh yeah, that iron tile, technically, breathtaking. Mwahaha. Anyone want my citrus? 16 gold per turn. Yeah, you do. Get in here. Oh, I love playing on large maps. I've played on so many small maps with nobody that had like gold. It's great. I've just had a recon unit. That's a bit of a cursed sword, really. I will. Okay, I might already be able to get 1 tribal village. I think that'll make the scout worth it. But just heed my words. This scout is going to get killed by barbarians almost instantaneously. Yep. The barbs. They're here. Okay, what I'm going to do is get you to heal on that tile. Going to get you to there, you to that. I was just thinking, actually, I could slinger him and just attack from the city. I've lowered my defenses quite a lot doing that. I don't know if that's the best move. We'll see. There is gold there. Actually, I'm going to get spearmen. That will permanently increase the strength of my cities to 15 from 10. That'll help going forward. Arabia, hello. War Arabia as well. Military around Damascus over there. Have we met a city with Z in the name yet? No, not yet. Not yet. I don't actually know how many cities will have Z in the name. That's why I gave it 2 points. I'm pretty sure there's not many. Oh, I haven't been sending delegations to people as well. Like, I just haven't really been bothered because just everyone's going to dislike me. So why get involved? Oh, I feel a lot better now, actually. I feel a lot better about the barbarian horseman running around because I've got a spearman now, which is good. Let's get that warrior to get the kill. And here's a spearman kill, which is really, really good. Military tactics boosted. Why is that a good thing? Well, that's my MP. We'll come back to MP a little bit later. Actually, I'm just thinking, instead of finishing my settler off, which is taking forever, what I might do is pop an encampment down here. These are not breathtaking tiles, and this one is so breathtaking it doesn't matter. So it's going to be kind of out the way, but whilst I can buy it cheap, I'm just going to get a 4-turn encampment down. That'll give me a general point. I need as many general points as I can. I need to monopolize this. And do I want to lower the breathtakingness of this iron? That is a difficult choice. That would keep this one breathtaking. It would keep this one breathtaking. Trading a science for a production, effectively. Then the iron I could sell to the AI. So I think it might be worth it, you know? I think before that, I'm going to get the irrigation boost over in this direction, so we'll kind of ignore it for now. I'm having to move all of my scouting units like one tile at a time. I do not want to crest hills or do anything silly that involves me sort of being able to just sort of like pop up and get killed immediately. That is really annoying. Oh, forget the capitals there. I can't walk around it. I'm going to have to go all the way around. Okay, right. Ethiopia, you've only got one city. Sorry, not Ethiopia. Nubia, you've only got one city left. I cannot have you being destroyed. Oh, hello. There is the Thirst Congo. That's good to meet you. You actually have a luxury. I have very few for myself because I've been trading them all away. So I will take that. Thank you so much. Just stops this city from being unhappy. Do I think I can defend against these barbarian horsemen? I do. I'm just going to fortify on that hill. This warrior can fortify there. I can take an attack or two against my this city. It's fine. I was going to call it my capital there. Don't know why I was going to call it my capital there. Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, there's zombies everywhere. This is going to be absolute nightmare to navigate anywhere on this map. It really will be. Now, I know I can buy the tile with the barbarian outpost. The reason I'm not doing that is, yes, I know it's spawning, but as soon as I buy the tile, it will spawn immediately 2 barbarians. And because they won't have an encampment, they are more likely to rush your city and go crazy. So it's a little bit worrying. Oh, I did fight them off. Blimey, I took barely any damage there. And it's promoted already. Oh, man. Now, there are 2 sides of the spearman tree. This one does support and cavalry. This one does melee units and defending against melee units. I like this one for player combat. I like this one for barbarians. So we're going to go for cavalry because it's exactly what this one's fighting right now. I might as well keep it. We'll come back to that a little bit later. Let's just buy this tile and get myself some food. I know it's not as good a tile, but it will level me up quicker if I just force work it. I know there's a full food tile there, but I want like a little bit of production towards my unique district. And again, rather than marching to defeat this zombie in open terrain, I'm staying on top of the hill, which gives me 6 combat strength, and then I'm fortifying, which gives me like another 3 or 4 or something like that. Let them come to you. Oh, Mali. New Mali as well. We've got lots of new leaders popping up today, which is wonderful. Exchanging information on capitals is a great idea. It certainly is. I wonder if other Mali is in the game. They've met somebody else in that area, so maybe. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Locking in that population is forcing the city to be 2 pop already. Foreign trade. I don't want to rush foreign trade. I was just thinking about getting to another continent. Surely I'll find Asia or Europe very soon, which would be good. Barbarian horse archers. Okay, this is getting too much now. This is too much. I don't like this. We've got to go and deal with that encampment as quick as we can. Oh, luckily, my troops are beginning to heal, which is nice. That zombie's probably going to end up killing this wheat, but that's fine. We don't care about that. My spearman is going to feign in. I'm going to go back into the city and let the barbarians come and attack the city, and then I'll strike out with more units next turn. I think that's the better strategy for me. I'm hoping one of the horse archers comes closer so I can spearman attack it from the city. That would be ideal. In fact, if it's being really helpful, they are not standing on top of my district at the moment, which I'm finding slightly strange. Don't complain. Yes, here we go. This is exactly what I hoped would happen. Ikanda is no accident, and it is finished, and I'm the first person in the game to getting general points, as well as getting the military tradition. No, not the military tradition, military training boost, which I very rarely get. Watch this, I can go spearman to there, warrior attack, spearman finishes it off. Unit killed. Builder come in and just sort of hide in the city. This warrior can be making its way back. And yeah, this is brilliant. I love this. I mean, the barracks, look at that. It's 2 gold and 1 science. I really want to get that as quick as I can. 360 gold could be worth it. Oh, and Marley wants to be my friend. You know what? You are likely to be very rich and you have 4 cities. Yep, you seem stable enough. I will do that. A great king forgets nobody. Who's nobody? I'm kind of glad I grabbed this area with all the luxuries. This sort of area to my left or to the west, it does have a couple of luxuries and some iron, but it is a lot of desert, which isn't ideal. Looks like Congo's going to go and settle it for me. I'm going to have to do some war. I really will, but there's 252 military strength on Congo. Oh, I forget how strong she is. She really is so strong. Okay, these barbarian horse archers are annoying, but we'll do our best. I'll just attack out from there. There is some irrigation. I'm just going to go and quickly get the citrus. My builder's only got 1 charge, and there's no zone of control on the horse archer. If I can just immediately do that, get craftsmanship boosted, and immediately go and sell it for 19 gold per turn. Well, okay then. Actually, I'm going to sell it to my ally instead because I can get 100 up front, which is really good. That's a quicker barracks, and I like the idea of getting a barracks in my capital. Let's see what pantheons people are going for as well. So religious settlements on Ethiopia, that's the settler pantheon. Desert folklore for Mali. Everyone's going to get their best pantheon this game. Nobody having to settle for anything worse than what they need or want. It's actually quite nice to see. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to really enjoy it. Okay, this summer, you need to get lost. Dislike that, and you are stood on my encampment. I dislike that as well. Come on, push out, push out. Let's get this cleared quickly, please. You know what, they're swarming, the spearman's tough. It's not that tough though. Oh, look, zombies are spawning. Oh, this isn't good. I actually don't know if my spearman's going to survive this round. I'll give it a good go. I'm going animal husbandry. Archery is definitely the way forward for me. I need to start pinning some of these units back. And as I say, I need to get a campus out. And then ideally, I can convert the zombies to my side. That would be handy. There is a barrack though. That's 1 extra science and 2 extra gold per turn. As well as another general point. We want all the general points. All specialized points as well. Am I going to lose my spearman? I really don't want to. This is a cavalry killer. It should be really strong. Oh, look, there's stuff over in this direction. Go and kill this. Also, my gamble with not buying the barbarian encampment absolutely, I feel, is like falling apart. Not helping me at all. I did survive though. I did survive. So here we go. The spearman back in and healed. That is by far the highest priority unit I want to keep alive. My warrior can just cross the river next turn. Oh, the zombie seems to have just spawned the other side of this. I'm gonna have to keep units on like every tile of my land. I love zombie mode. I love channel supporters. I love the fact that channel supporters made me play zombie mode. I managed to friend Arabia as well. Hey, doing good. Oh, Nubia's gone as well. Nubia has officially gone. I feel like was I trading a luxury to Nubia? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't. Okay, the zombie just attacked the city. It was on free population. I don't think it's every time, but they absolutely can take population from your cities. It's terrifying. But hide in the city. For now, the slinger is on the way. I am going to just risk buying this tile. It goes against what I want to trade. Look at that. Do you see how many just spawned there? Oh, okay, right. At least it's not spawning anymore. That's as bad as it's going to get. So we now know how bad it could be. Well, the zombies are swarming, but my spearman is healing. And as the spearman heals, the city gets stronger, which is lovely. Where on earth could I settle though? I really want to get past this zombie. There's all kinds of zombie problems. There is amber, mercury, and wheat. The more visibility I have over area, the better. So I'm going to move my settler out. That'll be nice. I think we can all agree though, I need army. This slinger will do fine for now, but it will convert into an archer before it's done, as with this one, and then I should have a little bit of an army to kind of like fight back. Just a smidge? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, the zombies keep attacking the city, and yeah, look, there we go. Another zombie just spawned because it was attacking the city. So if I leave this situation for too long, it's just going to continue to get worse. So we don't want that to happen. Honestly though, exactly what I can do about the situation, I'm not sure. Because the zombies are everywhere. stay in your corner. I literally am in a corner. Like, I could not be any more in a corner. Luckily, Congo is waded in with a spearman. Go on. I know the barbarians have a player bias. I know that's the case. But go and attack that. Oh no, they're just going to stand around like Muppets. The problem with this sort of zombie stat is that, I really want to just rush Congo and attack, but getting through this zombie horde may be tricky. Oh yeah, you're going after my warrior now. Oh, my warrior just took a lot of damage there. Never mind, that's archery. We should have archers very soon. That's a good thing. My settler might just be able to escape out here to go and settle near somewhere, have a third city, fight out, do some cool stuff. Oh, the zombies are already, they've got support bonus. They're organized. I'm going to have to attack out, kill that horse, and then use my gold to buy in an archer. So I'll get 3 archers in eventually, but that'll help. Oh, my dies are for sale again. There you go. Buy them. Literally anybody who wants to buy them, I will offer them up to you. Just come and grab them. Come on, Congo. Help me out here. You know you want to. This barbarian is just sat right on top of this encampment I'm trying to build. It knows exactly what I'm trying to do. It's just like, zombie killed my warrior. Zombie killed the warrior. That's not good. That means it's going to spawn something. Yeah. Look at that. That's terrifying. I just realized as well a horse has spawned on my perfect tile, which is a little bit annoying. At least it's getting a bit more science for me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get some libraries. And we're gonna have to do this project as soon as we can. All gold currently going into the defense. Oh, that's where the encampment's really bad because I wanted you to spawn that. I'm gonna move my warrior into the encampment to stop it spawning out in that direction. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Waller Bear, Mixomatosis. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!